Hey guys, and welcome to Car Guy 1999 Reviews. Today, courtesy of Jaguar of Norwood, we have this 2021 Jaguar XF P300 R Dynamic SE. This one here, stickers for 54125, U-Long white, not sure exactly how to pronounce it, over ebony, 2-liter inline 4, 296 horsepower, 295 pound-feet of torque. This Goose has been eyeing me this whole time. All-wheel drive, of course. I'm not gonna attack you, so don't you attack me. I'm talking to a Goose. Honk. Those are big birds. I don't even want to turn my back to it. What's up? Hi, buddy. Okay, I'm stupid. I'm like looking over my shoulder. Because I've seen so many video clips of people getting attacked by geese. You want to go for a ride in the Jaguar, Geese? Goose? Geeses? Oh, man. I'm safe. And no, I'm not afraid of geese. I actually wanted to go up and pet it, but knew that would be stupid. All right, into drive. Hello, Mr. Goose. Honk. Worst part was he took up my parking spot. That's where I was gonna park. Alright, so this is my first time driving the XF ever. It's a very, very nice to drive car. This is kind of taking on the BMW 5 Series, whereas the XE, I don't know if they sell them new anymore. That would take on your 3 Series. But this thing drives phenomenally well. Put it into sport mode, bit sportier experience. This thing's awesome. I love the interior too. All the materials, very, very nice to the touch. BMW has been slacking off recently with their materials, unless you start looking at the M cars. But this one, this is great. I mean, this is the interior of a luxury car, especially for $60,000. This is what it should be like. Shouldn't be, oh yeah, this is hard plastic. You shouldn't have to apologize for the interior. Yeah, but you have this motor. No, it should be an overall package. Yes, the 540i, definitely the M550. They'll have more power, and if that's what you're looking for, go for it. They're also a lot more expensive. I'm not sure. I think you can probably option one of these out completely to have a V6, but even so, this power level slots right between the 530 and the 540i. It's right there. Power delivery is a big thing for me. I don't really care about numbers, it's how it feels. This one's very, very peppy. Numbers sell cars. No, what is the saying I created? Numbers bring in buyers, whereas feel keeps customers. Because, yeah, you say, yeah, this thing makes 595 horsepower, but it feels like it makes 300. I'd rather have something that makes 250 but feels like it has 350. This is the latter, where only makes 300 horsepower but it feels like 350, just with the way it delivers power. Go ahead, use that. Is metal. So it's a low down power. Above 5,000 RPM, you can kind of feel the torque fall off. It'll still pull, but it's really kind of the most torquey under 5,000. That's where you're gonna feel it pull the hardest. I love the steering wheel too. I love the gauge cluster. This screen is really, really nice. Wish it was set in, but the way that it's kind of, you can't really see the mounting. It's just kind of there, and it looks as if the dash continues inward, even though it's actually blocked off behind it. Although, you know, I don't like the CLA or whatever it was that just stuck it onto the top of the dash. I'm like, that looks stupid. Have it here so you have your hands here and you can go. I thought I turned off auto start stop, but apparently not. I also have brake hold, so right now I'm not touching the brake. It'll hold the brakes for you. I love this thing. This is a really nice car. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one.